Hey everyone, this is Laura Franz, Triple Diamond with It Works Global. I thought I'd just take a little bit of time to tell you a little bit about myself. I've been with It Works for a little over 2 years. I'm a mom of 2 boys. They're 2 and 4 years old, and I'm also a full-time 4th grade teacher. So I started this business pretty much just to try the product. At the time that I started the business, my youngest son was 6 months old and my oldest son was 2.5. And I suffered from pretty bad postpartum depression. I was home during the summer. It was July, and my husband worked full time. Actually, probably more than full time. He was in trucking logistics, and there were days where he would leave at 7 and not come home till 5, and I was at home with 2 kids and lovely postpartum depression. So that was a rough summer for me. I had also gained a lot of weight since having my son. So they say, like, oh, you have the baby, and then, the baby weighs however many pounds, and, if you nurse, you lose weight a little quicker. But me, no, I gained weight. At my highest weight over that summer, I was at 189. My normal weight's between like 130, 140. So it was tough. I mean, I felt bad mentally, and then I also felt bad about my physical state. And it made it hard also that our youngest son had some allergies and things going on early on, cried all the time, was hospitalized for a week. Just a whole lot going on, and I just felt like I needed something in my life to, be mine. I mean, teaching, I love teaching, and I love children, and I really love the teaching profession. And for me at that time, it wasn't enough. I didn't feel fulfilled, I guess, if you want to say. And it's not the kids or the school or anything. It just personally for me, I felt like there was more that I was missing. So, I dove into this business. I used a birthday check to buy my kit. And, it was a $99 kit. And I used that check for my grandma and grandpa to buy the kit. I didn't want to use money out of our funds because I thought, well, if this is a complete flop. I signed under someone I had met on Facebook. I didn't even really know the girl. And so that's kind of how I got started. I built really fast. I think the first week that I joined with the company, I signed I know I wrapped 12 loyal customers. I got my 4 very quickly, got my 120 in free product, and I, was off and running. I've pretty much been a red personality. If you don't know what that is, you should check out Personality Colors. It's great for your business. But I was pretty much a red, and I thought, if I'm going to pay $99 and no matter how I'm feeling right now, which was pretty cruddy, I'm just going to go for it. So I had people come over during nap time while my kids were sleeping. I'd say, bring your kids, come play, I'll wrap you. I had people's parents coming, like people I went to high school with, their mom and grandma came over, whoever. I would wrap whoever wanted to wrap. And that was how I kind of built early on in the summer. My launch party, I did about 3 weeks into the business, and I had 10 people who prepaid to come and wrap at the party. I did prepays, and that way I had the money to order the wraps before they even came. So I did my prepays. I had 10 wrappers. I watched a lot of parties online to learn how to wrap at a party since I had no upline that was local. Wrapped the 10 people. People had amazing results. One lady even cried after I wrapped her. And when I unwrapped the last person, I came out and all that was left was the hostess. And I thought, oh my gosh, great, I made wrap cash. I made a lot of wrap cash. That was $250 in just wraps that night. But I signed no customers up. And I was pretty much like, okay, well, I made the money. I made my kit back. But then one of those people from the party actually joined as a distributor a few weeks later. And from there, I just did events. There weren't many people in my area at that point doing It Works. So I booked every and any event that I could. I also started using the products. So I wrapped. I'm actually on a corporate ad. My belly is. If you see a girl in a white tank and then the after pictures in like a maroon shirt, that's my belly after 3 wraps. I had great results. The wraps were great, but for me, I still mentally felt just a mess. My doctor put me on Lexapro and told me every mommy is on a happy pill. So I took my pill and I felt better. I will say I felt better, but I also gained more weight because if you know anything about antidepressants, I guess especially that one, it makes you gain weight. So I was even bigger at that point. Mentally felt great, but then I was left with this body that I was not happy with. And, I'm promoting health and wellness products. So in my mind, I thought, oh my gosh, who's going to buy these from me now? I've gained even more weight since when I first started. So I really started taking all of our products. To lose the majority of my weight, I took ThermaFit, I took greens, I took occasional fat fighters, and my big one was Confianza. I'm not saying get off any antidepressant you're on, but for me, what was good for me is I got off the Lexapro, and that was probably after only being on it for like a month. My husband had lost his job, and the day I came home to find him in our home just devastated, I was on the Lexapro and he was a mess, and all I could say was, it's okay, like it'll be fine. Like I had zero emotion. It just wasn't me. So I decided to get off the Lexapro, and I started a product that we have called Confianza, and it's an anti-stress, anti-anxiety supplement. I'm a pretty high-strung person. I've always had anxiety issues, and I never took anything for it. I just kind of, people would joke, oh, that's how Laura is. My mom would always say, chill out, it'll be fine. I just stress about everything. So I think with Confianza, I really started to feel normal again. And a lot of times people will take our supplements and say things like, I don't really feel different. And then I say, well, try skipping a day or two and see how that goes for you. And I'll always get a call. Oh my gosh, I know now why I'm taking it. So it's kind of crazy how we go day to day feeling a certain way and just don't realize how bad we feel. Like I know on days where I either forget my greens or I forget to take my Confianza, Matt, my husband, will say like, did you take your greens? And then boom, I'm like, no, I totally forgot this morning. And it's that. I know it's that. So I've been a migraine sufferer as well. And I really do feel like since being on It Works products, besides my current spine issues, which has nothing to do with It Works, but I find relief with the greens. So I just wanted to give you a little background knowledge on me. As far as the company goes, I built to Ruby really fast. Ruby is a level in our company. It's about a $599 average income. And when I ranked Ruby, Matt was still working. That was before he got laid off. So it was great extra money. My goal really, honestly, after I tried the product was to get a museum pass for my boys for the summer, for the rest of the summer. That's $180. I mean, I made that in my first wrap party. So, once I accomplished that goal, it was like sky's the limit. We made dream boards. We put things on there that never in our wildest dreams could we do. At least we thought we couldn't do. So that, ranking Ruby was a huge milestone in my business because it meant that, I felt like I could be a leader. I do have a master's degree in leadership, educational leadership. If I ever wanted to be, I could be a principal. But, I found that leading in this company, it's a great thing. And you're not overseeing a whole staff of people at a school or at a corporation, or, I could use my strengths and build on the strengths of my leaders to grow my business. So it was a perfect fit for me. I sat at Ruby for a while. I think my whole first Ruby quit. Every single person on that Ruby leg quit. Not customers, but distributors. Because I honestly did not take the time to ever learn. I just go crazy. Like a red just goes. You're motivated. Money is your motivator. Helping people might be your motivator, but I just went. So I never took the time to learn how to do this, and it's not hard how to do network marketing, but it takes, some learning, some personal development. So once my first Ruby leg flopped, I decided to, take some time and really get to know people that I was signing. That was in January. I went to conference in January and signed April Highland from a party from a girl I went to grad school with. It's Stephanie Highland. It's her sister-in-law. She joined my team literally, I think, while I was at conference. I can remember talking to her on the phone. She actually called me and said at Chick-fil-A a few days earlier, I was in the parking lot taking my kids to dinner, and she said, I want to join your team. And I was like, for real? Like, I just was so surprised someone would call me and say they, wanted on board. So at conference, they announced all these giant bonuses, like $10,000 and $25,000 and $50,000 bonuses, almost as much as my entire teaching salary. So for my little brain, I was just like, holy cow. At that point, again, I was a Ruby. My entire team had pretty much crumbled. And I knew at that point I had work to do because Matt was still unable to find a job. So we were one income teaching salary. For my son's birthday that January, I had to actually borrow money for his birthday party because we just didn't have money. I mean, even doing decent with It Works at that point, it wasn't enough to cover my husband's salary that we lost. So I knew I had some work to do. And people always say, how'd you grow so fast? Or what did you do? And I wasn't one of those sign up and I got to triple diamond in 5 months. I signed up and it took me some time. So at 11 months into the business, I ranked diamond. We built, whoever built, my whole team worked together and I got to diamond. The next month I got to double diamond. And then it took me a whole nother year to get to triple diamond. And keep in mind, I'm doing this business with 2 children, 2 and 4. I probably at that beginning point, my postpartum wasn't completely gone. And I work full time. I'm a teacher. And granted, I might be off in the summer, but I still work. And if you know any teachers, we don't just work during the day. I mean, we work at night. We grade papers. Sometimes I stay late at school. So, I mean, it's a full-time job. So I got to triple diamond in 22 months with It Works. And that's an average income of about a little over $10,000 a month. And for me, wow. If you would have asked me at the beginning of this, will you ever get to triple? I probably would have said yes and not really believed it. Even at diamond, I just never thought I would get to triple. Jody Hussey, my ambassador upline, we had many talks. And when I got to double, she said, okay, time to get out that triple chart. And I said, I seriously could vomit. I can't even fathom getting to this point. And it's basically here's the gist. You have to face it and you just have to do it. Because sitting back saying, I don't know if I can do it. Oh, it's too much work. Oh, I don't have time. Those are excuses. And believe me, I've had millions of excuses. But I knew when I had to get that chart out that, once I got it out, because this is just how I am, once I got that chart out, I was going to get triple. So I think it was in May of this year, May 2014, I ranked triple diamond with It Works Global. And I have a great team of ladies and guys. Yes, men can do this business too. But just some awesome people on my team. And not only just my downline, but my sidelines. I've met friends from all over the world. It's crazy to me that, I meet some girl on a fertility website when we were trying to get pregnant with Jackson, our first son, over 5 years ago. And, I saw her posting pictures and it turned into this. That is just absurd to me. But, for whatever reason, God put this opportunity in our lives. Maybe he knew that my husband was, I'm sure, God knew Matt was going to lose his job or, that we would need something when this came into the picture, and I just went for it. So now at this point in our business, Matt actually signed up when I got to double diamond as a distributor. The other cool thing about this business is you can actually sign up a spouse or significant other to join your business. And we did. And he joined at Double Diamond. And in 7 months, I got him to Diamond rank, which is about almost $1,900 a month. So not only are we bringing in a triple diamond check of about $10,000 a month, but then we have Matt's check of about $2,000 a month. So, to make $12,000 a month, we've always lived paycheck to paycheck, always. And when Matt lost his job, I'm not going to lie, we lived on credit cards. That's just how it was. I mean, if you have to eat, and, I drive 64 miles a day to get to and from work. So gas is expensive. We did what we had to do. So we have quite a lot of credit card debt. But with It Works, even just being triple for just a little while, we've been able to pay off some credit card debt, which is awesome. We're not done, believe me, and we still have school loans. Well, I have school loans, but not having to wonder where money's going to come from is just amazing. Like, we don't stress anymore. I mean, for a few months there when Matt was laid off, it was scary. We wondered if we would have to sell our house, get rid of a car. We didn't know what we were going to do. And Matt got unemployment for a while, but I think probably the greatest feeling of this whole entire business, besides helping people and, even helping people on my own team feel this way, was when Matt kind of came to me and said, can I just stop looking? Meaning, can I just stop looking for a job? And I said, yeah, I think we're good. So I knew when I surpassed his income that, this was a good thing. And, I post a lot on Facebook, social media. I wear my clothes everywhere, my It Works clothes. And I know friends and family and people from school get sick of me posting. But, when you found something that's this awesome and it has literally changed our lives, you want to share it with people. There is absolutely no reason not to. And, this business comes in waves. Sometimes they're super busy, sometimes they aren't, but it's what you make it. I'll be the first to admit, August has been a slow month for me. Like I said, I still teach full time. Even though we're making $12,000 a month, I still teach full time. I love teaching. I don't know what it's going to take to have me not teach, but for now, that's, it's good for our family because Matt gets to be a stay-at-home dad with our 2 boys. Takes Jackson to preschool. I know tomorrow the boys are going to, he's taking them to like a jump zone place to jump on trampolines. They go swimming, and like, it may not be the world's definition of the way it should be. Most of the world thinks, the husband should work and the wife should stay home, and that's just not for us. I'm totally 100% fine working for the moment, if that means that my husband can stay home. And to be honest, I've never been domestic. My husband does some awesome laundry, and he's a good cook, and he cleans up. So it just works for our family, and we could have never done this without this company. And as far as I go, when this was all said and done, I have lost close to 55 pounds at this point, from that 189 weight. I'm down 50, I think it's like 54 point something. We'll just say 55 pounds. I feel good. My hair looks great. Just a lot of the products we have totally transformed our lives. I know people love our body wraps, but for me, it's hands down 100% the supplements. I have energy. For me to work full time and then work this business full time, we have almost 400 people on our team. And people say, Laura, how in the heck do you do that? You work all day, you have 2 kids, granted they're not involved in sports and things yet, but, I do have to spend time with my children. So how in the heck do you do that all? And it's greens, hands down, our greens, the berry greens, keep me going. So I hope this little bit about myself has maybe got you thinking about if this business could be right for you. I do nothing different or special than anyone else. I have girls on my team who do advertising. I have girls on my team who They work at a church. I have girls on my team who are hairdressers. I have girls on my team who own other businesses outside of this and kind of incorporate this into their business. I have bank supervisors and accounting reps and just all sorts of different people who can do this business. There's no like set person, and everybody has their own journey. So I get a lot of people sometimes who say, excuse me, that, I just don't fit the look. And there is no look. I mean, like I said, when I started, I was pushing 200 pounds and I didn't look healthy. I did not look healthy, but I had enough passion for these products that it didn't matter how I looked. I've had pregnant girls on my team. They're not currently pregnant, but were pregnant and, did awesome at this business. Nobody ever said to them, oh, well, you're pregnant, so, or look at your belly, or nothing. Like, anybody can do this. I've met people at conference. There's a man that comes to a lot of events. He's probably pushing 90. And I think he's an executive with It Works. So anybody can do this business. Anyone at all. No matter if you're shy. Heck, my ambassador, Jody Hussey, she still gets hives when she has to do conference calls or speak on stage. And she's an ambassador. She's making, her and Paul are in the Millionaires Club. And she's, a shy person. So any type of person can do this business 100%. There is no reason to say that you can't do this. I have people on my team. I have single moms working 2 jobs with 5 kids, 4 kids. Anybody can do this. What makes you different is if you actually do it. I mean, it's fine and dandy to sign up, but it's another thing to actually work it and be passionate about it. So I just, I wanted to make this little call, maybe to pump you up, maybe to get you thinking. But this company is amazing, and this company is going to be around for a long time. We just went to number 2. I'm going to probably be wrong here. I think it's 290 or 260 on the Inc. 500 list from like 4 something just a year ago. We've jumped up 200 places on the Inc. 500 list, which that's crazy. I got to tour our corporate office in Florida over the summer, and it's just mind-blowing, this office that they have built. Totally debt-free too. They paid cash. The entire office is paid cash. And it's like 4 stories tall and just has amazing things inside of it. So we're not going anywhere. There is a huge market out there who has never even heard of It Works. I do events all the time here in Cincinnati where I live, and people say, what is this? The other answer I always get is, oh, I think I saw this on Instagram or Facebook. I had a girl at an event I did a couple weeks ago say, oh my gosh, like people really sell this? This is a business? Like she had no idea that this even existed. So we are definitely not, at our capacity right now. There are tons of people out there in this world that can use our products, that want our products and don't know how to get them. I've had many people say to me, I saw this, but I didn't know where I could buy it. I have people say, oh, I saw that on TV. And I'm like, no, you did not see it on TV. But I do have it in my purse here. So if you'd like to purchase one, and boom, $25. I can't tell you how many times I've been out, running errands or whatever and sell a wrap, and it pays for whatever errand I was about to run. So I think if you have even one bit of curiosity about joining this business or learning more about this business, please give me a call. My number, I'm going to give you my personal cell phone number. It's 513-706-5657. You can also friend me on Facebook. My name is Laura Franz. It's Franz. I also have a Facebook page. It's Raptastic123. And our website for It Works is www.franzboom.com. Any of those ways you can get a hold of me, and I can, talk to you a little bit more about this business and how literally in just a little over 2 years, it has completely changed my life, my family's life. It's just amazing. Just different people I know whose lives have changed. And even clients, the products themselves, and all of the people that email me daily. Thank you, Laura, for, talking to me about ThermaFit. I've lost that last 8 pounds that I've been trying to lose. I'd love to talk to you about products or the business. And I know we're all busy people. Heck, this whole time I've been making this call, I've actually been driving home from work on 3 different expressways, 32 miles. And that's just how it goes. I mean, I make time for my business, and it's that important to me to share it with other people. So please give me a call. Please let me know if you have questions. I would love to talk to you. Have an awesome weekend. I don't know when you're listening to this, but have a great day. And remember, it's www.fransboom.com, or you can even call me at 513-706-5657. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.